Welcome to Beyond Podcast. I'm your host, Anthony Petralis, and we are super excited for today's guest. We got these guys on last minute. As you know, in high school hoop and high school hockey, the rankings have just come out. Playoffs are about to begin, and we were lucky to snag two captains of the Medford High boys hockey team who have a big home game tomorrow, opening up with a home playoff game. So that's great to have back in Medford. But these guys have kind of been just doing well all season long, winning some big games. One of the guys sitting here, we posted on our story the other day of his game winner in overtime, and we'll talk about that a little bit today too. So, without further ado, from Medford High School boys hockey, captains Louis Pucillo and Devon Page. Welcome, guys.
How you doing?
So
Thanks.
thanks for coming on. I'm excited. You guys did this last minute. I know you have practice. You have like a team dinner and stuff. So for you guys to pop on here and do this is great. So obviously you guys had some great success this season. You guys have obviously home playoff game. That's always big to open up the playoffs at home, get people there. But just talk about your season a little bit. Obviously, we covered you guys last year. I know you lost a decent amount of seniors, and so coming back and being able to play and play pretty well. Just talk about the squad this year a little bit and what you guys have accomplished so far.
Yeah, so coming off from last year it was like all right, only winning 6 games. Coming into my senior year, really wanted to win more and do a lot better and kind of exceed and kind of like sweep the GBL and like being some of those because they're kind of like our rivals and like being able to beat them, like try to sweep them and like come in the season hot and ready. And so just wanted to come in and kind of just to take over and yeah.
Yeah. All right.
No, go ahead. I mean, I get it. So you guys obviously playing the GBL, and winning the GBL is like the first and foremost important thing for you to win your league title heading into any playoff and doing so. And you guys had some great success this year. I mean, Lewis, I know you wanted to add something to that.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, putting in the work in that off season, like we were kind of a young team last year, like outside of our seniors. We had like a lot of freshmen, a lot of sophomores. So like this year, like we just grew together as a team, a lot of bonding, really helped out.
Now, and you guys also obviously had a coaching change, right? I mean, not much in the sense of you knew who the new coach was, been on staff for a really long time, good coach, but obviously new transitions. So talk about that as well. I mean, being seniors and kind of having a new head coach. I mean, was it as business as usual as far as your program goes from, a coach succeeding, or did you feel it'd be a little bit different? So how was that for you guys this year?
I mean, from day one, game plan was right off the bat, just win, play our hardest, like always. Having Mark be our new coach wasn't that big of a difference because he already was like our offensive coach last year. So already knowing him and like being able to work with him and not being like kind of weirded out and like being uncomfortable with a new coach was like really, really sweet and like awesome. So it kind of felt just like we just like knew him right away, jumped right into it, and just went to work. So
Yeah, I mean, and obviously with any change there is always, there can be, change across the board as far as how you play and style and so on and so forth. So it's good that you guys were able to be good leaders as well as, leading your team from maybe not a great season last year to, new change, new everything. And here you are in the playoffs getting a home game on top of it. So the haircuts, I gotta ask, like, I mean, I see this happening like in hockey everywhere. I mean, what is this called? Like when you go to a barber, like what do you ask for? I mean, how do you identify what you call a hairdo right now?
I mean, honestly, like I don't really know. Just like a mullet. Like I don't know where it comes from. I guess it's like just a playoff thing, but like everybody did it pretty much.
yeah, I mean honestly, like my boy just wanted to become a barber, and so like I just let him cut him, let him cut me up for free. Honestly, first ever haircut, he kind of messed me up a little. I'm not gonna lie, but it's not that bad.
I mean, yeah, it's his first time. He's definitely gonna mess up. Now, do you bring in like when you ask for that, you bring in like a magazine, you bring in a picture being like, I want this. Like, is
Yeah,
that how you kind of identify it?
yeah,
Is this a big hockey thing?
yeah.
Who's the biggest star that kind of wears their hair like this, NHL
I mean,
wise?
the picture I always look at is like Patrick Kane, like a
Yeah.
couple of years ago. I think
Okay.
2015 or
Patty
something.
Kane.
He has had one of the nicest mullets I think I've ever seen.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen these and you guys on your pages. I see on Instagram sometimes you guys post a lot of that stuff as well. Is you guys are doing your own little photo shoots, I guess we could call it, whatever you want. Obviously, I'm a Medford teacher. You guys come through the Medford school system. I know Lewis. I know you through a lot of different ways, but obviously going through the same school that I taught at. Who's an all-time favorite Medford public school teacher for you guys? I'm gonna throw it out there. Any level, elementary, middle school, high school. Who's an all-timer? Just you got to give me one.
My favorite teacher, like 5th grade, I didn't have you. I had Miss Nataro. Like she was probably my favorite teacher I ever
All
had.
timer. Wow.
Yeah, all
Okay.
time.
Wow.
She was the best.
Unbelievable.
Uh,
Okay.
Mine would probably have to be I had her last year. She was my chemistry teacher, Miss Kanabuchi. I love her. She's like literally my favorite teacher all the time. I literally always go back to her class and say what's up to her like every day. So yeah.
Now, obviously, and I ask this because I think in any sport, like anybody who has an interest in playing at the high school level, maybe even collegiately, do either of you guys see yourself as, man, I want to become a teacher, maybe get into coaching, going back and coaching where I played, or just coaching the sport in general? Or is that something like, yeah, no way, never happen?
I want to become a coach when I'm older. Like I want to like stay with hockey. It's like help younger kids like get better, like show them my knowledge. I don't know, yeah.
Could
Yeah,
you see yourself getting into education or no?
Maybe not education, I don't know. But like being a being a coach is something like I would always want to do.
Yeah. Getting that
uh,
union, right, Lewis?
Yeah.
Good, Devon.
yeah. So not really education for me, but 100% I've always wanted to coach. Like even when I have a kid, like that kid, he's going through it. I'm making this kid go to the NHL, putting him through, making him work. Like I always wanted to be a coach when I grow up. So hopefully that happens.
So obviously, we're jumping ahead there, and obviously we're talking a little bit about the future, but let's jump back to the right now, and that's you guys making the state playoffs. You guys have a home game, and that's tomorrow when we drop this. We'll be talking today. But getting a home playoff game for you guys is huge. Obviously, the student body getting there after school, you're at such an advantage. It's not this humongous rink. The stands aren't huge, but when you get a lot of people there, it is packed, wrapped around the glass. There's nowhere to sit, nowhere to stand. I mean, it can get really packed in there, and that to add to your advantage. And it's always like smoggy in there, and like that,
Yeah.
like old school Mighty Ducks Hawks like type smog in the air. But I mean, talk about having a home game. I'll give you guys a chance to pitch to the student body, like people getting there tomorrow, root you guys on. Go ahead, floor is yours.
I honestly think it's just big to have a lot of people. Like, I feel like it brings together school spirit. Like playing in front of like kids I'm in class with is like something I really like. Like celebrating to them after a big goal. Like kids I'm in class with, like see them outside of class is like pretty cool. Like teachers there, everything. It's like it's better playing in front of like kids you know.
Yeah.
No, yeah, especially like just having everybody there, it just brings energy to us and to within us, and like kind of just gets us all going. Like I probably see like going back to our senior night, there was a lot of people there. It really got everybody energized and like just got everybody going. So like having people there just means a lot to us, and hopefully it gets packed tomorrow. So
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna add to this pitch. You guys, I need you more excited. Like, get to the game tomorrow. It's a state playoff game, home. These guys worked hard to earn that. It's the day after February vacation, coming back. It's a joke, anyways. Monday, it's laid back. Get there, root these guys on, help them get to that next round, get that home crowd advantage. Get to LoConte Hockey Rink. I'm adding to that for you guys. So,
Thank you.
but just to kind of talk a little bit more about you, obviously this is huge. I mean, what do you know about your opponent? You guys are playing Agnew, Agawam, right? It's never even heard of it ever in Massachusetts. But what do you guys know about your opponent that you're aware for tomorrow's matchup?
honestly, like not really much, but like honestly, I'm having a pasta party right now at my house, and we're watching. There's a game on YouTube of them playing like a month ago, and we're all just up there kind of watching, studying like who's playing, like who's like a good player, like who's doing this, how they play, and how they form their like power plays and stuff. So I mean, we don't really know much, but once we heard who we're playing, we all kind of just like jumped on in. Like right now, there's a bunch of kids upstairs, and they're just watching film. So.
That's great. So listen, I'll let you guys get back to it. You know, I know you got obviously a lot going on. I'm just leave you with this, and you know, I'll ask you guys. I mean, talk about the next step for you guys. Obviously, you're thinking right now, state playoffs, so on and so forth. You're both the seniors. Is college hockey that next step for you guys, or is this kind of last ride for you? I mean, anything you guys know about your next step as far as maybe playing collegiate at that next level?
Honestly, it probably depends where I go to college. Like, I'll probably play club somewhere. Like, I don't want to put in all that work just to play like D3 hockey or something. So like, I'll probably play club somewhere. I don't know if I'm gonna play for like the college team though.
No, no.
Yeah, it's kind of like the same with me. Like depending on where I go, I'm probably just gonna play club hockey. Not really looking to really play like D1, D3 or anything like that. So
Hey, listen, this is last ride for both of you guys then,
Oh
man.
yeah.
So, you know, enjoy the whole part of it. Have these guys ready to go. Go watch your film. And we appreciate you guys coming on and, you know, anything we can share going forward for you guys. And, you know, we wish you the best. You know, we'll make every effort to be there as well and root you guys on. So we're excited and good luck. Seriously, good luck tomorrow.
Thank you for
thank you.
having us.
Thank you.
All right, guys. So from Beyond Podcast, I'm your host, Anthony Petralis. Till next time.